to the Dojo, Season 2, Episode 2. We are back once again, four match card as we continue to rebuild this place after the great exodus. So much new talent, many new people coming in. It's all being rebuilt. It's all happening for another night here in New York City. As always, I am your play-by-play and color commentator for this show, the one-man show, Vincent Benitez. And we start with Alan Grace versus Colin McDonald. Alan Grace, we saw his sister last week compete, Alexandria Grace. And now, Colin McDonald with the rebrand, he's here as well. Should be interesting. And there he is, Alan Grace coming out first. Came here to the dojo with his sister, Alexandria Grace, who we saw pick up the victory last week versus Beretta Blair. And now he gets his first one-on-one action here in the dojo. He's joining the junior heavyweight division. Actually insane because he doesn't look like a junior heavyweight. He's kind of walking that line, kind of like an MMA fighter who needs to, or a boxer who needs to drop weight to meet the requirements here. And I can't wait to see what happens. And coming out next, the man with the big fighting spirit, Colin McDonald. The Irishman, Colin McDonald, coming out here. He's been here since season 1. He's going to continue to try to build himself up. He's trying to get a shot at Austin Typhoon's Junior Heavyweight Championship. Everybody's gunning for him. Everybody knows what it means. Austin Typhoon cut that promo in the first episode, that said he is going to be the champ for a very long, long time. So everybody better get used to it. Well, I think a couple of these men are going to have something to say about that. And we also saw, last week, Marissa Martinez win the vacant women's championship here in the dojo. Now, she's the champion. Who will her first challenger be? We saw the other 3 challengers from that. They're going to try to build it. Here we go. Colin McDonald, went for a chop. Allen showing some of that MMA and martial arts skill by dodging. Look at that. Allen already saying it's going to be near. But Colin going right for him, man. A German of his own. Oh, and Koji clutch. Colin got the Koji clutch wrapped in. The legs are on the L, but look at that. Had to let go. Allen fights out. Oh, Kawada kicks to the head. My goodness. And some of the martial arts skill again, but missed the knee. Leg lariat. Oh, and then a kick to the back by the Irishman. Oh, looks like the Irishman is setting up. Got him up. Rest counting, but a suicida. Then throws him back in. Great job by Colin. But an arm drag. martial arts skill of Alan Grace coming in handily right now as he's working over Colin McDonald. Back and forth, they continue to go. What an exciting matchup for episode 2 here. And there's going to be a lot more debuts and all the things. As General Manager Damian Wallace said, stated early in the program, a giant Tiger Bomb. And now a pin. My goodness. And now unrelenting, not letting up. Headshot. My goodness. And a pinfall for Colin. And only one. And another top rope move. My goodness, Colin flying all over the place. And stops Colin getting the better of Allen. Oh, but a reverse. Back and forth. Very hard to mount position. A martial artist quickly fights out of it. As I stated in episode 1, Allen and Sister Alexandria, they have trained. The Grace family has combined pro wrestling with their martial arts ability. Going back and forth with a count. As everybody knows, the dojo is a 15 count, not a 10 count. Oh, and a drop kick. Back and forth. These two are mixing it up. An 11 count. Oh, look at this. Allen, though, pulling on the eyes. Getting a little nasty and dirty there. 12 count. Colin's going to have to try to get out, and he does. 13 count. Colin jumping. DDT, beautifully done. Now going for the pin. 1, 2. Only 2. Oh, stepped on the foot. Then a German. Beautifully done. Oh, now biting a finger. My goodness, vicious side from Alan Gray. Definitely walking that fine line. Went for a big punch. Oh, and then look at that. Big backbreaker. Going forward again. Oh. No, not this time. Grace fights out of it. Kawada kicks again. Oh, big chop. Oh, now go for the punches on top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Completed the 10 count. And Allen just take it. Calling the town. And the crowd is loving it. They love this man's striking nature. His debut match, a success so far. Can he get the win? Completely brutalizing Colin. Oh, and now a sleeper, beautifully done, showing more of that martial arts skill. Oh, look at that, he's wrenched in. Colin nowhere to go. Can he reach the rope? My goodness, he gotta go to sleep. I don't know how he's surviving. Oh, come fights out now, but my goodness, the damage done. Oh, but look at this. Clotheslines. And the drop kick, beautiful. Maybe that will get him back into it. And now returning the favor. Oh, a beautiful arm drag. Showing some of that technical prowess. Real skill is Colin McDonald. He's very well rounded. Do a little bit of everything. Look at that beautiful European uppercut. And beautiful drop kick. Colin, now, let's find something out. And he's letting the crowd know it. But can he end this match? This has been a back and forth for failure. Almost at the time limit. This was 15 minutes. Or almost at 6:30. And he's going for it one more time. Not this time. Crash and burn. Allen said, fool me once, shame on me. I mean, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Excuse me. Power slam. Beautiful strength. And back and forth they're trading. Oh, now stomps up in a corner. Oh, now look at it. A combination from him. Got the leg and the sweep. What's he waiting for? What's he going for here? Oh, and there it is. To execute the mandate. My goodness. That headlock driver into the ground. That EXM. Execute the mandate. What a great opening match. We're on match 2. The Brook Boys. They are here to face a team I haven't seen in a very long time and a team that's very new to ear. TQK Quick Kicks. Debuting in the dojo. And there they are, the Brook Boys. And look at that. The Grace boys. I mean, the Brook boys out here. Been a while since we seen them. And they're in tag action. No tag championship currently in the dojo, but maybe the higher ups will add. As always, as I've stated, the higher ups created the dojo for things just like this. This is a place where up and comers, indie vets, and rookies can all train and maybe get a chance to go to the Moonlight or CPW roster eventually. But the dojo is now being built as a brand all in itself. And it's not just being looked at as just a training center, it's becoming a brand, and this is the first step towards that. TQK, it's been 4 years since I seen them. But what a debut. Here we go. 15 minutes on the clock for this one, too. Oh, and beautiful Northern Lights. Oh, an arm drag by Benjamin Bourne. Oh, big strikes. Benjamin Bourne coming out. House on fire. It's a Gary. Taking it to Jay Brooks. While Jason Brooks on the outside, the Brook boys, they have obviously a lot of experience in the tag. Started from their days in Moonlight Wrestling. And then they were on the main roster of CPW, but now they've been sent here to the dojo. They've been here since season 1 of the dojo. And they were one of the ones where they were going to get called up, but the dojo leader, Damian Griffin, asked them, could they stay and help be maybe one of the leads of the tag division potentially? Oh, change his mind. Brother switching place. Oh, the Do-si-do. And Jason takes out Flash Gordon. Benjamin Bourne now in a one-on-one situation. Can he make something happen? Oh, and a spear. Oh, the chops. Team QK. The reason that they're known for the name Quick Kicks is because when they hit you with those super kicks that they use for perfection, they knock you down. They plan to end the match with those. Very reminiscent of a lot of the people who do super kicks like the Young Bucks, Shawn Michaels, a lot of modern day wrestlers, but they say they have perfected the super kick in a way that nobody else can say that it could be a knockout blow at any time. And Flash Gordon get his first action, taking it to Jay Brooks. Look at that. Flash Gordon working on the knee. And an elbow drop from the top. My goodness. On the spine. That could not have been pleasant. 2 count. Oh, Flash thought he was in the thing, but look at that. Jay kicked up, but eyes in the back of his head for Flash Gordon. Jay still fighting out. He's dragging Flash to his side of his neck of the woods. Oh, and our first tag team move here. High, low. Oh, Flash Gordon quickly gets the tag. Oh, and then Benjamin flies in. Oh, now he's going up top again. He pump faked last time. Will he do it again? Oh, the same strategy. Oh, but this time the Brooks were ready for it. The Flash still throws Jason in. Oh, both went for a move. Oh, and that's a Gary off the ropes. Change plans. And two. Another elbow drop. This time to the front side. And to Jason this time. Oh, look at this. And a spike DDT. Beautifully done. Revolution in afterward. Now Senton. First part of the match is passed too. And look at that. Jay felt the need to come in on that one. Go back and forth, jockeying for position. And I just have to say, it's beautiful to see something like this happen. A match that we thought we might never see between the Brooks and QK. As QK was in PHW. And this is all possible because of a place like the Dojo. Tag to Benjamin Bourne now. And there it is, the QK #1. But look at Jason quickly. Brace it up, but gets tossed. Here we go. What's Benjamin going for here? Oh my goodness. Top rope stunner. Fighting on the outside going. And DDT. Oh, maybe got a little greedy. Consecutive move after move after move. But Jay's taking a beating here. But a Bulldog looking to turn it around. Flash Gordon's back on in the ring. No, but now it's reversed into a Bulldog of his own by Benjamin Bourne. And now I'm trying to drag him. And he does. Can we see the first tag team moves from TQK? Oh, look at this. Oh, rolling. Death Valley Driver. And then a Swanton. Oh, and he jumps. He was getting blocked off. But he jumped through and got there. Oh, went for a pick him up. Reverse. Into a reverse DDT. Oh, went for a violent chop. Missed it. A Frankensteiner. 2. And his brother's out of the ring. A quick leaving. Flash Gordon walked for a second. And look at this. DDT, my goodness. On Benjamin Bourne. But then a facebuster by Flash Gordon getting some revenge. Flash Gordon taking a lap. I wonder what he got going here. Oh, eyes in the back of the head of Jason Brooks. Throws Flash Gordon into the corner. Low kick. Now Bulldog. And another breakup. In the first episode, we saw the Dojo champion Uno was defeated by the Black Knight Creed. Well, a championship match happened down the road. We saw Austin Typhoon beat Kenji Kobayashi. Oh, and look at this wheelbarrow face buster. We saw Alexandria beat Beretta Blair, who both debuted last week. Uh-oh, some slow-mo happening there. I went for the crossbody, didn't get it. My goodness. Quickly rolled out after that. What a stunner. Hot shot. And now a drop kick in the corner. Benjamin Bourne trying to make something happen while his partner is out. He still looks like he's got momentum in a powerbomb. A lot of moves consecutively from QK. While the Brooks have kind of just gotten some offense in here and there. QK's been firmly in control of this match. But can never seem to get it enough to get the win. In a frog splash from the middle rope. My goodness. QK just flying all over the place. And now combination. Backbreaker. Jay Brooks now. The Brooks are surviving. We are under 4 minutes. Can they survive? Will we get to a draw? Which might be pretty exciting for the very first tag match neckbreaker. And once again, Jay Brooks throws a punch to the illegal man. I don't know if that's bait or just trying to knock him down so they can get the one-on-one advantage. Stomps to the head. A little more cerebral style by the Brooks. But he gets Flash Gordon in the corner, and now another tag team move. Oh, what they're going for here. Oh, the Brook Bomb into the Enziguri. And now a quick stop into a pin. 2, and it's broken up. Oh my goodness, what a wild miss. I'll push it on the throat. It's Flash Gordon, who then tags out. About to be at the 2-minute warning. Oh, simultaneous miss. But Jay getting a better in a drop kick. And once again, somebody out of the ring. And another hot shot. Oh, but look at this. I went for another QK. And gets clotheslined. No QK that time. Went for close. I didn't get that. Oh, now a sleeper. A sleeper by Jason Brooks. Trying to put Benjamin Bourne to bed. Nobody fights out. We're under a minute 30. Will we get a victor? It's a Gary. Oh, I don't know, but if Benjamin knows the time, it's getting desperate. And a backdrop on the illegal man. Oh, but look at this, the same thing from Jason who DDT's Flash. And these two teams have been building this up this entire match. It's getting more violent and violent. Now they're fighting on the outside. I don't even know if they care about winning anymore. Went for the low kick. Oh, a big super kick. A different variation of the QK. Is that QK number 2 or 3? I'm not sure. Kawada kicks. And they're still fighting on the outside. Hey, but I don't think the referee's count is going to beat the timer. And they won't. A draw. QK and the Brooks, a draw in the very first tag team of season 2. Oh, look at that. It's Beretta Blair. And there it is, Beretta Blair, the businesswoman that she is, bringing in one of her clients to the dojo. I think she said that was in her contract, that she's allowed to bring the people she manages into the company. And she's bringing this person we know as Dark. And they're going against the rookie Heather Dangerous, who signed at the end of season 1. Had a couple of dark matches. You had to be there to see them. But Heather, trained by the dojo, will she get the victory over this new client of Beretta Blair? And who is this Dark? Will we see? And there's the usual music for those who do not have theme songs at this time. We're hoping in the coming weeks we can get things lined up for everybody, the rights and all that. Oh my goodness, what scary gear. Skull, can't see the face. Beretta Blair coming out with her client, Dark. What will Dark show us here in this match? She taking on the rookie Heather Dangerous, but do not underestimate Heather Dangerous. She's shown to have quite power despite her stature. This woman, Dark. What would she bring? Know nothing about her. And there she is, Heather Dangerous. One of the trainees by the dojo, but she's been here for a while now. Still in her rookie season, but it's been a couple of months since season 1. She's a lot better. She has much self-improved since then. What will she show us here? Beretta Blair said Dark is a very dangerous woman, and Heather Dangerous should be prepared, but I think Heather Dangerous will be prepared for this matchup. Oh, and look at the counter already by Heather Dangerous as Dark came rushing in. And the beautiful strength of Heather Dangerous. She is all muscle. She is a power wrestler despite her stature. Excuse me. And look at that, just throwing Dark all over the place. And a leg drop. Beretta Blair can't be happy with this start. Oh, and look at that, a spine buster. Oh, but Dark now finally trying to get something going. Kicks. Oh, and ripcord forearm shots. Big shots by Dark. Oh, and throws her head first by her hair. And again. And that's the pretty nasty side that Beretta Blair must have been talking about. Oh, look at Dark just throwing her head first to get it again and again. And look at that. Dark happy with her handiwork so far. She turned this match around. My goodness. Flatliner. A crossbody by Heather Day just throwing her whole weight. And now going for the pin. Ain't got two. Oh, and a super kick to a kneeling opponent. What a hard hitting matchup so far. You won't see a lot of that sometimes, but these two ladies are delivering. They're already fighting like they don't like each other. Yeah, big sit time. Oh, and look at that combination. And a two for Dark. Back and forth, these two go. Heather rolled out to the outside, kicks up. Oh, but Dark gets down. Oh, a backdrop and a leg drop. Beautiful combination. Heather showed a combination of her own. On a gut wrench. Oh, and then look at that flashy showing off for the crowd. Oh, pulls her back. Gets a short arm clothesline. Back and forth. Big shots by Heather. Dark fights out. Beautiful suplex. With the double underhooks. Oh, but a dragon screw quickly. By Heather. Oh, pick up it in a Uranagi. And now Dark rolls out. Beretta Blair has to be getting a little nervous. Oh, Heather to the top. What is Heather going for? Oh my goodness! I don't know if that was an uppercut or a headbutt, but my goodness. Oh, but Dark gets up with a swing play. Dark still reeling, but threw her back in. Now Dark with the combinations. Oh, a quick spinning neck breaker. Dark taking back control. And she wants everyone to know about it. Oh, once again, Heather has to roll out. Or maybe she fell out. Trying to fight back, but Dark. Oh, and a stutter. And continues the onslaught on the head and neck area. Oh, now she's called Heather a loser. My goodness, how disrespectful. There's no need for things like that. Oh, and a super kick. Is she just gonna beat her around the ring? Looks like it. Heather just being demolished out there. If this was a regular match, it'd already be over. It would have been double count out. But since it's the dojo, it's 15. Heather, I don't even know if she knows where she is. Dark going back out there. Oh, try to hit her, try to bait her in. And I think she got her wish. And now a pin. After all that punishment, 2. And Heather defiant. Well, Heather fighting back. Oh, and a clothesline in the corner. Heather fighting out. Drop kick. Heather for a quick pin. Trying to steal it. Heather backing up. And the spear. Oh, and she's not through. Going quickly. Taking advantage. Oh, and there it is. The Stranger Danger Powerbomb. 2, 3, and she got it. What a win. Wait, Dark, not happy. Oh, and Dark attacks her. Oh my goodness. Heather won the match, but Dark not happy. Oh my goodness. Threw her into the steel steps. And Dark showing her displeasure in that semi-main event. My goodness, she lost the match, but I'm not sure if Heather didn't regret maybe the war. Took advantage with that spear into the Stranger Danger Powerbomb. And now here we have the main event. Julia, Madison Palmer, they were both in that 4-way that happened between them two, Marissa Martinez and Romy Jewel. That happened in the very first episode, Fatal 4-way, where Marissa Martinez pinned Romy Jewel to become the new Dojo Women's Championship. Dojo Women's Champion, excuse me. And now Julia and Madison both trying to get back there. Julia really felt like she should have won that fatal four-way. She goes, I was not pinned or submitted. Marissa Martinez is lucky. They one-on-one. Everybody wants a one-on-one with Marissa Martinez after that. But how would they decide? Well, first they're going to have this one-on-one between the two ladies who were not pinned. Madison Palmer out here. She was on the main roster of Moonlight, but didn't get a lot of time. Came down to Dojo in season 1, and now looking to change her presentation, her style. She's become more aggressive, more weapons based, it feels like, since her time on the main roster. But she's just looking for something that's worked. She felt like a lot of her moves were being countered and not getting the results she wanted on the main roster. Looking for something else here in the dojo. There we go. Julia Madison Palmer, our main event of episode 2. And already, Madison Palmer comes with a big move. And then a springboard crossbody. Well, Julia, who's very technically sound and savvy. Look at that. Hard hitter, but also a technician. Beautiful bridge with that Fujiwara armbar. And Madison now fighting back. Two different style, but it's an Extreme Rules match. My goodness, discus clothesline takes her head off. I think the weapons could be the great equalizer for Madison. As both Julia is both stronger and more technically sound. And a big bomb on the outside, Julia. But now she picks up the weapon first. And will Madison regret this? Oh, but counter got it back. Oh, I got it. The great equalizer. Oh, look at that. Counter, but then another counter. Big Northern Lights now on the outside. And look at that. Beating her with the kendo stick. My goodness. Julia throws her back in after the broken kendo. Oh, the bang knee strike. I throw in her face, Julia. Really working Madison over. And now bringing more weapon. Oh, the crowd wants table. I don't know if they're going to get it right now. They got a chair, but Madison puts a stop to it. Oh, but Julia back up. Oh my goodness, face first into the chair. Now throws her back in. And now brings out a ladder. Oh, throw the head first. And now a sledgehammer been introduced. Oh, and she hits it. Madison just dropping. Sledgehammer strikes Julia, getting folded in half. Referee. Oh, but Julia kicks out at what? I don't know how. Around the world lariat. Couldn't get it. Madison quickly bounced back. Oh, hip toss. Into the drop kick. This has been a back and forth affair the entire time. But Madison getting the upper hand with the weapons. Julia now fighting out. Palm strikes into the armbar. Madison fights out. Drop down. Oh, they both man. Oh, look at that switch German by Julia. Julia now going up top. Elbow drop to the back. But then a bulldog by Madison. Madison, a top tier athlete. Well, high explosive moves, but it has not got her the success she has wanted. So she's trying to find out a new way to make something happen. Julia came at the end of season 1. Has been making noise ever since, but Madison tried to put her away, maybe put her on the injury board. She's not done attacking the arm and legs with the sledgehammer. And once again, an armbar. But once again, Madison fights out. And look at that on top of the hammer. Oh, Madison has to roll out face first. That's not pretty. And Julia, Suicida. My goodness, I don't even know how she recovered enough to even attempt that, putting bodies on the line. Julia showing her athleticism. I now returning the favor with the sledgehammer shots. This has been a very vicious matchup all the way. Madison now throwing her into the barricade. Throws her back in. They'll attack at the head, and now Madison on top. Oh my goodness, you get an attack on top of the ladder. And again, feels like Julia trying to embarrass Madison, trying to get her to tap out. She's applied this armbar multiple times. And then Madison counter. 2. Been a while since I feel like we see a pin. Very close there by Madison. But couldn't get the 3 count. Goes back for the sledgehammer. Madison, is she getting greedy here? Oh, but she successfully hits it. Julia, how many more of these could Julia survive? Julia. Oh, Julia. On that cliffhanger on top of the hammer. And Julia caught Madison slipping. What a win, ladies and gentlemen. That's your main event. What an exciting episode. Julia pulls out the win. But what a war it was. What will happen next? Who will be the first challenger for Marissa Martinez in the Dojo Women's Championship? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I'm Vincent Benitez. This is New York. This is the Dojo. And see you next time.